Hi, Assalamualaikum, Ni Hao and Vanakkam. We meet again for the last time. And basically on the conclusion, recap. And I will conclude with 13 points or 13 questions. First off, Shahrul, why we should even bother, asking about these questions of true purpose of life. Can we just get on with our life and follow everyone else? No, because first, everything has its own purpose. The pen, the sun, everything. It's only either we know it or not. Second, many people nowadays are unhappy, they are depressed, some resorted to violence, drug abuse, alcohol abuse. And third, I believe true purpose of life, you can have a higher, nobler purpose, so it can make you happier. You can withstand life challenges come what may. And fourth, it can make this world a better place. Sure. Can make this world a better place? Are you kidding? Yeah, it can. How can this true purpose of life can make this world a better place? The answer is only the true purpose of life can make this world a better place. So the third question. So what is the true purpose of life? So what are the principles of the true purpose of life? The answer is they must fulfill all 5 criteria, all 5, not any of them. First, it must be universal, accessible to anyone. Second, must be able to make you happy and at peace in your life. If possible, to make other people around you also happy. Third, it must provide some sense of justice, because we don't have perfect justice in this world. Fourth is basically, it must provide some kind of comprehensive plans to achieve a practical and comprehensive plan, and as well as a comprehensive moral values and what is right and wrong. Like I said, we ourselves cannot decide what is right and wrong for us, the moral, The fifth one, most important thing, it must be logical. Right, okay, on the fourth one, so who must be logical in the sense that only the creator can decide on the true functions of anything. The pen, the inventor of the pen, the laptop, the fighter jet and everything. So the more complex that things, only the true creator knows how that thing's supposed to operate and supposed to have an operation instruction manual on how to operate certain things. Yeah. So who's that? The true creator of us? Because we're talking about us as being the creation. I believe there's only 2 answers. One, we don't have answers. It's from the scientific communities. They just don't know whether we can come from nothing, and where that Big Bang coming from, where's that space, time and matters coming from. To them, the theory is from nothing they got something, which is illogical even from scientific point of view. So one is God said they created the universe and us. So it begs us to answer the next question. The fifth question, basically, does God really exist? But why we cannot see God? God exists. The biggest evidence of God exists is our existence in this whole universe. Can we come from nothing, or are we the creator of our own self? Which God asks in Surah Tur, verses 35-36. So we are the biggest, simplest a proof to the creator of God, because we cannot come from nothing and we don't create our own self. But why we cannot see God? This is the 6th question. Because God designed us not to see Him yet. God created us in this world to test us whether we can find Him using our intellect and our desire. We can find Him, believe in Him, and do good deeds, even though we have not seen Him yet. So what good if God wants to test you if you already seen the heaven and the hell? There's no sane person who will do bad deeds if already seen the heaven. God will not do something stupid or unnecessary. A stupid example, just people know this pen exists, but this pen cannot see the creator, which is us. But the pen cannot say that, we don't exist. Okay. The 7. Why God created us not be able to see Him yet? Because some smart aleck asked this question. Because He's God the creator. He can do whatever He wants to do, because He's able to create us and whole universe. If we can do the same thing, we can create our own self in this universe. Like I said, you bow to no one but to yourself. because you're good as God. So who is the true God? Can all gods be true? The true God is the one that created us and this whole universe. Simple. There's no two about that. Can there be more than two gods? Can there be more than one true God? The simple answer is no, because the God will fight until, and if God fights, nothing will exist. Now even Russia is fighting Ukraine and China. There will be World War III, and if everyone got involved, and you will finish. It will not make absolute if God has to share, or it will not make God absolute and powerful when there is more than one God. When God has to share, have to discuss before do anything. If you really think that you have proof that there is other God than God, come with your proof, because God will ask you on the day of judgment. Okay, this is my point here. What is the true purpose of life show? The true purpose of life is, like I said, using our intellect to find and believe in the true God who has created us. Those who have a bigger brain than the others, they're supposed to share this knowledge, what they have. We share to make this world a better place. So to find and believe in the true God, not just mere following people around you, because people around you also follow people around them, and until such time, we have to make our own mind, each one of us. And second is the true purpose of life: find God, believe in the true God, do good deeds and forbid doing bad deeds. Fourth is basically enjoy the truth. Enjoy, advise. We advise them, not to force them. And lastly is basically enjoy each other, to be patient and perseverance on the right track until our death. That's it. So life is basically to the goods until we die, and we enjoy each other on the right track to the truth. What if you don't care? Of course you can. You have that absolute freedom, free will to do whatever you can in this world. In fact, you can be richer. In fact, maybe you can be happier in this world. All yours. But some people say, my guru says, but you will most probably not have the true inner peace in this world. You will not get that peace. You can be happier. You can be happy. And third, you will certainly not have eternal peace after this world, as you refuse to worship, the God, the one true God that's created you and this whole universe. Because you only believe in this world. As to logically speaking, wherever we're coming from, we should go back to the same source, or to the God that created us in the first place. So that's the God. That's the simple logic. 12. Whether Islam has passed on the 5 principles of the true purpose of life. Yes, of course, I'm being biased myself. I said yes. I set the goalpost. It's universal, yes. Even all the 6 people on the deathbed, they can believe, and it must be logically one God, that created everything. We're all similar, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and everything. One God, one people, one world. It is beautiful and super good. So yes, all people can subscribe to that. So Islam is a willing submission to the one God that's created us. It's very universal. Second, can you make happier and at peace? Yes. I don't know. Again, I'm the testimony of that. I'm happier and more at peace now than I was before this, because I understand life better. I believe so. You have to try it yourself. And third is basically, it provides some sense of justice. You know that in this world there are many crooks who got away from the worldly justice. There are so many inequalities in this world that we cannot answer. The victim, stuff like that. The oppressor, the lazy people, the hardworking people. So is it justice to treat all people the same? Of course not. The more that you have, the more you'll be answerable. The lesser you have, the lesser that you'll be asked on whatever that you have. Yeah, to me, some sense of justice, even though we don't have one. We don't have justice in this world. So there must be some form of justice to make sense. Yeah. And fifth, does it provide comprehensive plans and moral values? I believe in this world, people can agree that Islam is the most practicing religious people in this world. We got at least the obvious one, the 5 prayers, 5 daily prayers. So, we follow one leader, and everyone bow down. It's very systematically, very, how to put that? It's quite beautiful. You go to one place, you got bonding and stuff. Of course, some other people also go, but we got 5 specific intervals in the day that remind us on our purpose. Salah, you got fasting 1 month, Ramadan, Hajj, and also the obligatory charity or alms. You got plans, you also got some clear moral values. We don't see any Muslim who says that drinking alcohol is okay. That alcohol itself has cost, even US economy $1,750 billion every year in medical expenses and in crime-related costs, in productivity loss and whatnot. It's a lot of money that, to me, you can do a lot of other things, more productive purposes. They got, a clear moral values, but whether you want to impose the religion over other people, to me, it's supposed to be voluntary. You cannot impose unless you agree to be imposed. Simple as that. There's no compulsion in religion. Implementing, that's another thing. Charity. So what not? Is it logical? The 5th one, the 5 principles of the purpose of life. Yes, it's very logical because it's tackled 3 interrelated questions. Is it? Where do you coming from? Can we come from nothing? No people have answer to this question. No scientific answer. So we come from the one that put us here, the God. What is our purpose? To find God and to do good things. Where do we go from here? We go back to the one who created us. Holas, finish, complete, logical. So lastly, why I do all this? I don't know, but first is basically I'm happier and more at peace now, so I want to share it. It's free. Second, I believe it can make this world a better place if everyone purpose of life is basically striving to do good deeds religiously to the best of their ability, because that's what God wants them to do. Whatever the Ikigai, Picasso, whatnot, that is basically our life purpose, to do good deeds, forbid from doing bad deeds. That's our purpose. Just imagine if everyone is doing that. Can we not make this world a better place? Even if 5% or 10% of people who are rich, who will be helping 90% of us, and okay, I don't want to go dwell into that. Third is basically, I thought it's my responsibility as demanded my religion, already discussed in Surah Al-Asr. This is basically, I have to walk my talk. If you have anything, to me, I don't have much money, but this is to me the most the priceless link that I have, but it's very free, that can give it to anyone who wants it. So the Surah Al-Asr is basically what tawasaw bil haq. So if you know the truth, share the truth, and I expect you to do the same if you have that thing, as a sense of responsibility. And also demanded by my religion. If everyone is doing that, but first you have to do good deeds. Fourth is basically my responsibility due to my own conscience and my love for all my fellow brothers and sisters in humanity. Fifth is basically, I'm afraid if I'm right. If I'm wrong, it's okay. I'll be blamed by some of you, of course, for not sharing what I believe to be the truth. We have seen a lot. I've seen in the 1MDB case where people try to drag everyone going to jail if they get caught. This is only in this world. You just imagine if there is real hell after that, you'll drag everyone. So I'm trying to do, I know you don't like me to share, to talk about this kind of thing, I have to do it nonetheless because I believe this to be true. Sorry, but I have to do it. So I'm afraid if I'm right, the consequences to me is so eternal and severe. I bear all these things. It's either in heaven or in hell. And with that, thank you. I love you and peace. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.